Hello everyone, my name is Brian Reyes and today I'm going to talk about Lab 3, my first hack, part 1. The objectives for this project is to conduct analysis and mapping of the vulnerabilities of KeyObjects 1, conduct enumeration footprinting of the KeyObjects 1, provide 3 Nmap commands and screenshots, explain flaw hypothesis methodology based on findings, create vulnerability map of system, explain flaws and root causes. Enumeration footprinting of KeyObjects 1. I perform different scans on KeyObjects 1 to get the footprint. First, I perform a ping sweep in map, and then the target system was, which my IP was 192.168.56.0-24, which is subnet, so I could find the target system, which is KeyObjects 1. The IP of the KeyObjects 1 was 192.168.56.106. Second, I perform the operating system check, which is nmap-0 192.168.56.106. Then I perform the version detection on the server side of KeyObjects 1, which is nmap-sv 192.168.56.106. Lastly, I ran an intrusive scan, which was nmap-p- capital A 192.168.156 and 106 to the target system. This is how I got the footprint of my KeyObjects 1 doing the Nmap scans. Second, the first Nmap command I did was nmap-sv-p80-script http enum 192.168.56.106. Scans only port 80 for HTTP web traffic, enumerate information about the KeyObject directory and files. The command is telling the Nmap to scan the target system, looking for port 80 for anything for any running web server software, and then using the HTTP enum script to gather information about the KeyObjects 1. The second command, Nmap command, was the nmap-ss-P to the target system. This command is a SYN scan. Sends pings first to determine if the KeyObject is up or down, identify open ports on the target system. Was the nmap-sn to the targeted IP, send a ping scan to the KeyObject, determines if it's up or down, sends ICMP echo request to KeyObject, gives you a MAC address of KeyObject. This command instructs Nmap to perform a ping scan on the KeyObject's IP. The ping scan will attempt to determine if the KeyObject is up or down by sending ICM echo request, unlike the -sh option in the command 2. The previous command. This command does not perform a port scan, instead it is used for quickly identifying any hosts that are online in the network. The flaw hypothesis methodology. The methodology is based on the assumption that there are always potential misconfigurations or flaws in any software, computer, or network system, and that these defects can be identified by creating a set of test cases based on hypothetical flaws. Identify potential flaws, develop hypothesis, create test cases, and execute test case. Hypothesis based on the findings that can be exploited was port 22, secure shell is open, port 80 HTTP is open, and port 3 2768 filenet-tms is open. Port 22, which is a secure shell, can be exploited if it's open. Users are using weak passwords, no multi-factor, and outdated encryption protocols. Port 80 HTTP is open, has a vulnerability because port 80 is open. Any web services that is running in KeyObjects can be accessed over the internet, creating a vulnerability. If port 32768 is open, it could allow hackers to connect to the KeyObject and exploit because the services or application that is listening on port is not properly configured, and can allow attackers to access to KeyObject and execute and install malware. The vulnerability map of Philcomatic KeyObjects was I did a NIC2-H to the target IP, and I got all the vulnerabilities listed in this screenshot, as you can see. The first flaw I found out in doing the mapping, the vulnerability mapping, was the root cause was the Apache HTTP server 1.3 version. Does not sanitize the expect header from the HTTP request when it's reflected back in the error message. The vulnerability is KeyObject Apache server is vulnerable to cross-site scripting. flaw was the Apache server version is vulnerable. Hackers can create configuration files causing denial of service attack to crash key objects, and also hackers can use code injectors to modify and file any file on key objects. This was the flaws I found out during the vulnerability mapping of the key objects machine. And that's it. This is my reference. And thank you, everyone.